am the vowel, you are the vowel, watching me now. I am the vowel, you are the vowel, watching me now. Hello, my name is Young Aqualachi Barnabas, and today we are going to have a video about the R control vowels. Master R controlled vowels. Good. So let's get started. We are looking at the topic for today, the R controlled vowel sounds. The R controlled vowel sounds. Very good. We are saying that an R controlled vowel is a vowel whose sound is influenced by the R that comes before it. Remember, we are saying the R that comes before it. So what we are saying is that there is a kind of vowel, or there are some group of vowels that are always controlled, direct by R. They are being influenced by R. They are being controlled by R. So they cannot do anything by themselves. Always they are being controlled by R. So this is what we're going to look at today. Let me go one more time. The R control vowel sounds. An R controlled vowel is a vowel whose sound is influenced by the R that comes before it. Let's move on. Then we are saying that the three R control sounds are, actually there are many, but we are talking about the three main types of the R control. The other types are generated. So we are looking at the basic one, the fundamental one. So we are saying that the three R controlled sounds are AR. So the AR is capable of making two sounds. It can make the R or two sounds. It can make the R or like example, ago, about. Okay. They also have the ER. So the ER control vowels, they can also make the sound, just the sound. And this particular sound is so phenomenal in English. It's so popular in English. It's so frequently used in English. And because of that, it is given a special name called schwa. Let me write it for you. It is given a special name called schwa. It's called schwa. Later, I will be going to have a complete lesson about the characteristics of the schwa A, how they are able to mutate all the other vowels, how they are able to replace all the five vowels that we use in English: a, e, o, a. This letter is able to replace all of them. So we'll look at it in a different lesson. But today we are looking at the R control vowels. R control vowels. So these are the three basic ones: AR, ER, and OR. And the question is, how do we pronounce them? We are going to look at that in our next page. So we are saying that the AR makes the long R, or sometimes sometimes And also we have the ER, which makes the sound or the schwa A, or just the schwa sound. Then we have the OR, which makes the sound or. That is the long form of or this one. This is the short form or, and this is or. Okay, let's move on. Now we are looking at the examples so that we'll be able to know how they behave. Now let's look at the first one. We are looking at AR. AR is basically pronounced as R. That is a long R. But in America, they add the R to it, so it is pronounced R. Example: bar, car. So let's look at the example. So we have the car. So if you look at the pronunciation spelling of car, you realize that we have the sound R. So the AR is able to produce the sound R, the R sound. Then also look at the second part. You look at the word calendar. Calendar. If you look at the calendar, you can see that the last spelling of the word calendar has AR. That it has the AR ending. AR ending. Then, with our spelling of pronunciation, the AR changes to A. So the AR changes to A. So beginning, I told you that the AR is capable of making two sounds. The first one is and the second one is The AR, the A control R is making two sounds. Can make two sounds. Ah, Good. Let's go to the next one. The next one is the ER. Let's see the sound that ER can make. So our first example is fan. Fan. So here our ER is capable of making the sound as in fan. Then let's go to the next one. Our next word is river. 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 And you see that our ER here is capable of making the sound, the or the schwa sound. And it's making the schwa sound. So there's the schwa sound. Now give an example. Ago, about. Let's go to the next. Our next sound is OR. With the OR, we have two examples. The first example is corn. K or corn. That's a long sound of orange or on or of or October. So here the OR is capable of making the long sound O, K, or corn. Let's go to the next one. Fork. Our OR here is still making the long sound O, fork. If I put T here, it's going to be talk. If I put W here, if I replace the W, it's going to be walk. Good. Let's go to the next one. So this is very, very interesting about how the R is able to change the vowel sound R, which is A, into R, and O, which is O, into O, and also E, which is E, into It is important that students pay close attention to the ER. Why? Because it can be created by an R control E-I-O-U. E-I-O-U. Now let me explain this. What we are saying is that we have to be careful with the ER. Why? Because the ER is capable of creating other sounds, which includes E, I, or U. For example, if I put I before R, I'll get an air sound. Example, bird. If I put U before R, I'll get an sound, which is nurse. And if I put Y before R, I'll get an sound, which is, for example, I can have a word like brother. So let's look at the examples we are giving. So let's continue. these vowels are all transformed into the same sound when an R is attached, when an R is paired or attached to the end of them. More examples of this include. So what we are saying is that whenever we add R to these vowels that we have given, I, ye, or U, they make the same sound as the ye, R vowels or the ye, R control vowels. They make the same sound. So you have to make awareness to your student. You have to explain to your student with examples, with a system that they will be able to comprehend, understand why the ER is creating other three sounds. Now let's move on. So these are examples you can use for your students so that your students will get better understanding. For example, better, better. You see the ER here, the ER here is creating the sound, the schwa sound, schwa, Then also have we also have first, CIR is creating the sound, the long uh. Example in a word like you can get the word fan, fan. I can have a word like and. Let's go to the next one. The next one is turn. That's the UR. So the UR is also creating the same sound that our first ER control vowel created for us. The same sound. So that is why we have to let your student understand that even we have the ER control vowels, but these ER control vowels, this ER control vowel is capable, is able to create other vowels, which are number one, the IR vowel, the UR vowel, and the ER again vowel. So there are two types of the ER. You have to be very careful and explain to the student so that they will be able to understand the concept. We'll end here. See you. Bye.